lot of dumb people love to talk tough, but that changes really quick when a real fighter stops playing around. This is what happens when pros get serious. Starting with this influencer and bodybuilder who decided to spend a day training with one of UFC's scariest champions, Francis Ngannou. He's known for his devastating power, as his punch is equal to 129,000 units, or getting hit by a car going full speed. He decides to take a punch from Ngannou, and this proves to be a mistake. He then spars with Francis, and looks like a joke compared to him. People love challenging pro fighters, and this young wrestler is no different. Known for being an American state champion, he challenges UFC champion Islam Makhachev to a wrestling match. However, the champ proved that his skills were simply on a different level. You'd think he'd be smart enough to avoid Russians after that, but the wrestler also tries his luck with arguably the greatest UFC fighter of all time, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Circle, you gotta circle out of there. Yeah, you gotta circle. Good, Nate! Take a single, Nate! Chase! You're in his world, Chase.
Hey! You gotta fight his hands, Chase. Fight his hands. Chase! Wrestle Chase Eldate!
The result was no different. This proves how UFC fighters are on a completely different level. But what happens when two champions get into a wrestling match? This is what happened when Khabib decides to practice with heavyweight champion and Olympic wrestler, Daniel Cormier.
I'll never let you submit me, bro. No chance. No chance. No chance. No chance. No way in hell. No way. No. I never get cut, bro. This is very easy defensive. Yeah. Look at this, brother. You get off the thing. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is baby defense. This is baby. This is baby offense. This is baby offense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's problem. Now it's problem. Uh-oh.
Even though Khabib is a seasoned wrestler himself, this is why weight classes exist. But what happens when two fighters with bad blood clash on live TV? Strickland, famous for beating up influencers, is known for his crazy talk and roughing up his opponents in sparring. When current UFC middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis began taunting him, he couldn't hold back.
Move. Oh, and
wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. Out of nowhere. That's kind of crazy.
Well, he told him well, you could see Drake is behind him, still kind of talking once Sean turned his back. So I don't know if maybe Sean Strickland heard.
Being late to training usually means a few extra drills or laps. But imagine being unlucky enough that your punishment is going a few hard rounds with Dustin Poirier. That's when you really learn your lesson. This 250-pound giant thought he could take on UFC legend Demetrius Johnson just because he was much bigger. But size is nothing in front of skill, and the big guy had to learn that the hard way.
adjust. There you go.
Now this guy thought it was a smart idea to spar with an 18-year-old MMA fighter, and that would prove to be a big mistake for him. Famous YouTuber and influencer boxer Jarvis thought he had enough skills to take on one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Mayweather. But when he was face to face with a real fighter for the first time, he simply couldn't keep up. These influencer boxers really need to humble themselves. People love to wrestle Islam Makhachev, and popular streamer Aiden Ross is no exception. However, when he put the fighter in a chokehold, he somehow ended up being the one getting hurt.
Yes. Okay, ready? Yes. What happened? Dude! What? Dude, how are your legs so strong? Dude, that is crazy. Bro.
Navy SEALs are known for their toughness, but what happens when they come face to face with Sean Strickland?
Bro, like people they think Navy SEALs are like the boogeyman. Like, no, you ain't the boogeyman. I don't want to knock you out, I want to make you quick.
No matter how tough you are, it's always difficult to beat a man who is trained to knock out and submit. This egotistical bodybuilder thought that he was unstoppable until he barged into a jiu-jitsu class, challenging the teacher. Clearly not the smartest move by the gym rat. One thing's clear, when pro fighters decide to get serious, it's game over. Hopefully this video made that crystal clear.